Hi Aries, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, or any other major placement in your birth chart that you're working with right now. Even if you're not an Aries, if this video started automatically playing for you, there might be messages in here for you, so feel free to stick around. Today we're going to be asking your spirit guides which hidden truth needs to be revealed. So on the pre-shuffle, before I started recording, I did see, when I cut the deck to shuffle, I did see the Star and the Ten of Swords. So likely healing from a very long cycle of pain was coming through. And I also saw the Two of Cups. So some of you, this pain might be related to love or partnership, connections. Let's see, I've got the Moon in reverse, the Hanged One, King of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit. What hidden truths, thank you, need to be revealed? Oh, interesting. Okay. Justice on the bottom of the deck. So, bottom of the deck energy is what's unseen, for me anyway, as a reader. So what you cannot see right now is that justice, some sort of equilibrium is going to be occurring in the near future, okay? So first card out was the Moon in reverse. And then we had the Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, Knight of Swords in reverse, and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So, a block on your ultimate financial stability and success. With the Knight of Wands in the upright, and then which is a pretty fast energy, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which the Knight of Swords is the fastest energy. So the fact that we have it in reverse, it's like there's what I'm getting here is that you might be a little too hasty, a little too impatient when it comes to creating the life that you deem successful. And what I believe Spirit is saying with the Hanged One, and we're going to clarify, we're going to go as many layers deep as Spirit will let us. With the Hanged One, this is a call to surrender, to release expectations of the speed at which you will achieve your goals. Something that could be blocking you is with the Moon in reverse here. This is usually representing an illusion based on or stemming from a fear you have. This could be fear of the unknown, fear of never making it to the Ten of Pentacles, fear of blocking yourself could perhaps actually be blocking you. That's interesting. Okay, let's get some more. Can I get some more, Spirit, on what hidden truths needs to be revealed for Aries or anybody watching? Thank you so much. It's a deception with the Seven of Swords. A self-deception. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're holding on, if this is resonating, you're holding on to something that's actually a self-deception. It's an illusion with the Moon in reverse. What's the illusion, Spirit? Nine of Wands. That you're too wounded to continue on. That's the illusion. That you're too exhausted. You've been through too much. I'm getting emotional here. I can feel your energy. But underneath that, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. It's planting a seed for what you want for the long term when it comes to your physical world. Yeah, Ten of Wands underneath that. So perhaps you feel like it's too much of a burden, like there's too much weight on your shoulders to plant this new seed. Like it's too much trouble. I don't know if trouble's the right word. Too much, just too much to go from the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the Ten of Pentacles. It's a long journey, and Pentacles is the slowest energy of the four suits, the four elements of the deck. It is a long journey, and you've already been through a really long, arduous journey here, Aries. So, no wonder. No wonder you have self-deceptive feelings of not being able to continue on. No wonder you want success or your manifestations, whatever they may be about, to come to you more quickly, because you've been through a lot. You've been waiting. You've been waiting a long time with the Nine of Wands here. But the Nine of Wands upright is a call to have a little bit more endurance, because you're almost at the end of the cycle with the 9 and 10 of Wands here. You're almost at the end of this cycle. What cycle, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles was flipped over. And whenever a card is flipped over, I take that as a call from Spirit to look at the card. I did just see 737 on the timer. That might be an important angel number for someone. Yeah, sevens. Sevens are like chariot energy. I'm getting the Seven of Wands too in my mind's eye. Like going for what you know you deserve. Going for what you know your spirit is desiring, what your soul wants to accomplish in this particular lifetime. The Knight of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is learning a lesson. And this card is about learning the lesson of slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles helps us to sort of counterbalance the Ten of Wands. Wands overall are the fastest energy, fire. And you should know that, Aries. You are a fire sign. But the Knight of Pentacles can be our teacher in this lesson of slow, steady, continuous action toward your goals is better than rapid movement. It's better than hasty actions. That's how, oh, thank you, Spirit. That's how you get from the Ace of Pentacles to the 10. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't give up, I'm hearing. Do not give up on everything. I'm going to start crying. On everything you have worked so hard for. Do not. Because that would be a major self-deception. It's time to stop holding on to this wounded warrior energy, of this life is just too much to bear energy, or whatever goal you're working towards is just too much to bear energy. The more you hold on to what it is you want to manifest, the harder it is to actually manifest it. It's almost like it pushes. By clinging on, we're pushing away. I mean, that's just like, if you think about it, if you want to compare it to like a romantic relationship, the more clingy someone is in a new relationship, that's likely to push the other person away, right? When you're clinging on, when you try to rush a relationship and the other person isn't ready, you're self-sabotaging yourself. And it's the same thing with manifestations. If you want to build a legacy, if you're an entrepreneur or a creative of any sort, if you create content of any sort, whatever you're working towards, there's a call to have a different perspective with the Hanged One on your approach. And the advice is, for this hidden truth, the advice Spirit is giving is to reframe the way you're thinking about it. So instead of holding on to this idea that it has to come quickly or you're never going to be successful, it's an illusion and a self-deception. So letting that energy go, 1212 on the timer, and developing this new approach of slow and steady wins the race. You might, if you are someone that works with tarot, if you have your own tarot deck, definitely maybe do like a tarot card study on the Knight of Pentacles. Meditate on the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe do like a visualization journey, meeting the Knight of Pentacles in your meditation, and ask the Knight, whatever they look like to you, when they appear in your vision, ask them, what lessons can you teach me? That's a great way to work on developing your intuition with the Queen of Cups in reverse here, on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups in reverse is very disconnected from her intuition. Upright, she is the most intuitive, psychically. She's empathetic with others, but also with herself. She's connected to self-empathy. And so having it in the reverse, it's like you're disconnected from having empathy for yourself. You're probably being really hard on yourself, which is another self-deception. Those self-limiting beliefs of, why isn't it here yet? I have been manifesting. I have been rewiring my brain. I have been doing affirmations. I have been taking steps. I've been working really, really hard. I have been working so hard with the 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Why isn't it here yet? Why can't I manifest it? Spirit's asking to have a different perspective. Slow and steady wins the race. The Knight of Pentacles can teach us a lot of things on our journey. And one of those things, I believe, is having a belief in self. Because even though they are not moving, the horse and the knight are completely still, right? But look what direction they're facing, okay? They're headed straight towards the 10. Ultimate success. ultimate security, ultimate stability. Many of you are craving stability, likely financial stability, and or stability in your home life. Perhaps stability with your physical health. Spirit's putting, sorry, I think I just hit the microphone. Spirit's putting fascia into my mind right now. I'm currently working through healing my fascia. And what helps fascia is slow movement, like yin yoga. Yin energy, feminine energy. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? So maybe that is something that can help get you out of this Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords in reverse, like anxious, especially with the Four of Pentacles. Like it's like a feeling of just so anxious, and you're holding on, and you need it to come fast, you need it to come now. That's actually pushing it away. It's pushing your manifestations away. It's a self-deception. Okay. And Spirit's having me reiterate the same thing several times, because that's the way that it's going to sink in, like healing your fascia. I recently read it could take like 3 years to heal your fascia, which did not make me happy. Yeah, Ten of Swords. There's the Ten of Swords again. Remember I said I saw it on the pre-shuffle? And then on the other side of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So it's imperative to move away from this energy, to transition away from feeling like the world has stabbed you in the back. That's just pushing your manifestations away, my love. Two of Pentacles. Weighing up the options, balancing and juggling likely two extremes or two different beliefs about yourself. I can do it. No, I can't. It's going to happen for me. No, it's not. There's so much abundance available to me in the world. Money is scarce. You know, it's like these two diametrically opposed ideas or energies or thought forms that you're juggling, and holding on to this energy is blocking the manifestations. Okay, I'm going to use a different tarot deck. We're also going to do Oracle and Charms. Spirit, any clarifications we need or any other messages that need to come through before we do Oracle and Charms? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse again. On the bottom of the deck. And then the cards that came out, we have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Didn't I say I saw Seven of Wands in my mind's eye earlier? That energy of continuing to persevere, to continue to work towards building whatever it is you're working towards building, Aries, or anybody watching. The Determined Otter is what this Seven of Wands is called in this deck. All of the names of the decks I use are listed in the description of the video if you're interested. That's how you turn the Ten of Pentacles from reverse into the upright. You keep going, but with a new perspective, an expanded vision. That's what the Three of Wands represents. And in this deck, it's called the Creative Bone Prism. Bones, you might be seeing bones. That might be like a sign or symbol that Spirit has been showing you. Bones represent, like, symbolically resurrection, which is very much Ten of Swords energy, like end of a cycle. You're letting that old version of you die and resurrecting with the new perspective, right? Surrendering to have a new perspective with the Hanged Man. Three of Wands is about expanding your vision and being creative. Threes, the number 3 is represent creativity and collaboration. So this could look like brainstorming with spirit, with your spirit team, talking out loud to your spirit guides, you know, that are here for your highest good. Getting clear, I just heard. Getting clear. And it does take mental strength. The strength card underneath that. Fortitude. Emotional regulation. When we are emotionally dysregulated, it makes it harder to hear messages and to collaborate with our spirit team. It makes it harder to see the bigger picture and to expand our vision. Thank you. Anything else? Four of Cups in reverse, the Caution card, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about not working harder. It's about working smarter. You have to come out of apathy in order to get to where you want to be. There's a caution here to make sure it is reciprocal, to make sure it feels reciprocal. With the Six of Pentacles. Taurus season just entered my mind. We are in Aries season right now. By the way, if you're watching this in Aries season as I'm posting this, happy birthday if you're a sun sign Aries. Can I get more information on the Caution card, Spirit? More info. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is like not following your heart. Or leaving when things don't go your way in the short term, like leaving too quickly. Which is interesting because we also had the Eight of Cups come out in reverse, which Eight of Cups is about walking away, leaving a situation behind forever, and it's in the reverse. So, and then the Five of Cups, the split regret is underneath that. You'll regret giving up. If you give up on whatever this Ten of Pentacles is for you, whatever this Ace of Pentacles you've been working on is, if you give up, you will regret it. That's the caution. That's the caution. Thank you, Spirit. Don't give up. Follow your heart. And then the other card that came out was the Devil in reverse, which is great. We want to see this card in reverse. Its meaning is, it means we are letting go of those attachments. That's the advice. Let go of those attachments. They're keeping you stuck. Okay? Yeah. Remember, it's a choice. Something just fell in my kitchen. Spirit, what does that mean? Okay, I don't know. Let me shuffle and see if they want to say anything else before we pull Oracle. The choice to continue on with the Seven of Wands, the choice, it will require, that's why the Strength card came out, it requires mental strength, emotional regulation. It's not easy. The Strength card doesn't come out because in this instance, it's not coming out because we already feel that way. Usually it's coming out because, like, Spirit is saying, hang on, summon up that determination, that willpower to keep going and to not give up on your dreams. The Ten of Wands is showing up again in your reading, 2 different decks. So you might have to let some of these burdens go that are preventing you from focusing on whatever your Ace of Pentacles is, right? Whatever this new beginning is for you. You might have to let some other things go. This could look like letting go of relationships, connections in your life that don't support your goals. They're trying to unknowingly, most likely unknowingly, they're sabotaging you, you know? And it could even be coming from a good place. But if it is sabotaging you, you might need to let go. 4 of Swords underneath that, and then the Yes card underneath that. Thank you. You might need to, and then the King of Pentacles underneath that, which is like ultimate financial, like, mastery. So you might need to let go of some connections in your life, with the Devil in reversed as well, some attachments to people, places, or things, or thought forms that are sabotaging you from reaching your goals. And with the 4 of Swords, this is a call to spend more time alone, in the quiet, resting your spirit, and contemplating what your next moves are. Slow and steady wins the race. And then we have the King, right? So you're going to get there. You're going to get there, Aries, should you take this advice. And it's much easier said than done. So be kind to yourself, I'm hearing. Be gentle to yourself. Like, look at this sweet little bunny. Treat yourself like a sweet little bunny, okay? You know, talk to yourself like you are talking to a child. Because in a way you are talking manifest underneath on the bottom of the deck. You are talking to your inner child when you talk bad to yourself, the self-limiting beliefs of, I don't have what it takes, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. More stuff is falling. Okay, that is, yeah, interesting. Thank you. Anything else? Transcendence on the bottom of the deck. And the card that came out is Reconciliation of Self. Look how beautiful. Okay, I'm going to read this from the guidebook. And then we'll get to charms. We'll divinate with some charms. And see if any other messages want to come through. Okay. Look at that beautiful sun behind her. The seeker traverses the sacred journey of soul work as an introspective odyssey, delving fearlessly into the depths of their being, basking in the luminance of self-discovery. This journey fearlessly poses the most profound of inquiries. How did I contribute to these problems I am facing? That's the Four of Swords, contemplation. Rebel against the ego's attempts at self-preservation. That's self-deception, right? It's an attempt to preserve. It's our ego attempting to preserve something. Rebel against the ego's attempts at self-preservation, and you'll unearth the truth. In this pilgrimage, the seeker reconciles that perhaps they had a more significant part to play in the unraveling than they were initially willing to admit, even to themselves. From this newfound wisdom, we can now weigh our choices against our integrity, cut our losses, and allow those cut cords to unfurl. In a true act of bravery, we can admit that we played a part in allowing those cords to attach or those threads to unwind, and we can make new choices to stay true to ourselves. In this sacred understanding, where we take responsibility for our choices, we can reconcile the past and make peace with the present. Okay, I'm going to read Transcendence as well. The seeker embarks on a journey of transcendence, rising above the ordinary to encounter a sacred realm where the veils of duality are lifted. That is so interesting, the veils of duality. Right? Yeah. A profound sense of oneness pervades, and you stand at the threshold of your truest nature. You stand at the threshold, which, when we look at the Ace of... Where is that Ace? When we look at the Ace of Pentacles, there's a threshold. Okay, that's what that is, a gateway. A profound sense of oneness pervades, and you stand at the threshold of your truest nature. You are liberated from the constraints of previously held limitations and behold life from a higher perspective. That's the Hanged One. As the illusion fades, oh my goodness, this is perfect. Remember we had the moon in reverse, illusion. You are enveloped in a profound spiritual awareness of your inherent connection to the entirety of existence. No longer confined by the limitations of the three-dimensional human experience, you perceive the underlying unity that binds all things together. In this state, superficial appearances yield to the formless essence that emanates every facet of existence. The lower vibrations of fear, doubt, and negativity dissipate in the presence of this awareness, effortlessly transmuted by the power of pure love. As you navigate through, guided by the omnipresent loving force that permeates all things, you find that complexity gives way to simplicity. Your journey leading you toward a deeper understanding of your interconnectedness with all that is. Interesting. Okay, let's get some charms. Charms, oftentimes will act as signs and symbols that your spirit team has been showing you in the recent past, or that they will be showing you in the coming days or weeks. So keep an eye out. I would definitely recommend on the spiritual journey that everyone keep a spiritual journal where they are writing down symbols, and signs that they keep seeing repetitively, and then doing your research, your own research, as well as tapping into your intuition about what those signs and symbols mean for you, okay? And if you found this video helpful, please do like the video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure notifications are turned on so that I can continue to provide readings for you. Okay, charms for Aries. Oh, that is so many. Oh my goodness. Whew. The Ten of Wands just popped in my head. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, it's fine. We'll do this. We have a tooth, an extracted tooth. So something that's decaying needs to be extracted, honey. I think that's just like confirmation of this reading. We have a snake with some hands with a sun and a moon. So transmutation. We have the infinity symbol, which is also present on the strength card. So there's definitely, and we have a lion. So this is just like double confirmation for the strength card, right? Learning to tame the beast within, the devil within, I'm hearing. Learning to tame the devil within, those self-limiting beliefs. Thank you, Spirit. We have mushroom garden. And this charm is called What Grows in the Night. So it's in the darkest that we learn how to see our light, I'm hearing. Speaking of light, we have the sun. So shadows becoming illuminated. The sun represents, in the tarot, celebration, happiness, transcendence. And then we have the year 2022. So angel number 222 may be significant for you. Or something may have happened in the year 2022. You may have been working on this goal, I'm hearing, since 2022. For some of you, have been working on this goal since 2022. It's just confirmation for someone. Okay, we have a fox. So fox spirit, fox animal ally might be an important spirit guide for you right now if you've been seeing a lot of foxes lately or fox imagery. I would look into that. That might be one of the first symbols you put in your spiritual journal if you don't have one already. And then, let's see, last, let me just make sure I got all of them. We have two more left. We've got pair of angel wings. So this signifies that your spirit team is with you. They want to help you. They want to work with you to help expand your vision. Remember, I said collaborating with your spirit team. This is confirmation of that with the angel wings. Some of you, it's going to be helpful to write a letter to them, okay? And then the last charm, I just want to make sure. I need a bigger desk. I really do. Okay. To help me find all of the cards. The last charm that came out is a pentacle. So this is just absolute confirmation from Spirit that you are on the journey of getting to the Ten of Pentacles, my love. You are going to manifest that which you want to manifest in the physical world, okay? This is confirmation, babe. You've got this. I am so excited for you, Aries. Please leave me a comment if you want to let me know if this resonated for you, how it resonated. Did any of the signs, symbols, resonate? I would be fascinated to know, okay? And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.